interesting is to see that for Toprak, he's fast in each of the sectors, very fast in sector 2. But for Jonathan Ray, he's near coming to his lap time in the second half of the lap.
Chaz Davies gets caught up behind Oliver Koenig here. He may well lose what looks set to be his personal best lap, and I'd say that's going to go away from him now. He makes his way through on the inside line, and that's where we're talking about the potential overtaking zone in between turns 15 and 16. It's certainly one of the slowest, if not the slowest corner on the circuit, and Chaz Davies using that to good effect to get through on Oliver Koenig. And it is a new personal best, but I fancy that Davies probably would have moved up in positions if he hadn't got caught behind the rider who's effectively a back marker, with all due respect, this weekend on his World this weekend.
Yeah, Chaz lost 7/10 of a second in that final sector, so that's catching Koenig into that sector. Koenig's actually made some good progress in this session. He's been able to get himself well underneath the 107% time that you have to set to qualify for a race, and he's been able to find, I think, about 3 seconds in this session as well. So he's been able to make a big step forward on that Kawasaki as well.
And purely in numbers terms, probably not too far off what other riders who've been doing on that same bike this season.
Yeah, we've seen the likes of Epis and Crescent. He actually found 4.5 seconds in this session, so he's made a big step forward from this morning. Obviously, enough track conditions have improved a lot, but for Oliver, he's also trying to learn how to ride a World SBK bike. This is his first outing on a World SBK spec bike. He has ridden a Superbike in the Endurance World Championship.
Yes, but even then, for only a fairly limited spell, having jumped straight up from Supersport 300, which is a world away from what he's going to be racing this weekend, and do send best of luck to him to try and mix it with these big guns is far from easy. In fact, 1.7 seconds covering the entire field aside from Koenig, who's down in 20th position, so just to underline how close they are. A bit of a gap behind the top 12 positions. Isaac Viñales, 12th fastest, less than 3/4 of a second slower than Toprak Razgatlioglu P1, and then 4/10 to Tom Sykes next best. So we've seen 2 groups develop over the course of FP2. You've got only 7.5 tenths covering the top 12, and then 1.7 covering the entire 19, with Oliver Koenig the outside, as it were, in that sense.
Yeah, I think it's also worth mentioning that Isaac Viñales up there inside the top 12, only 7/10 of a second off, being able to carry forward that form that we saw in Portimao in Argentina. That's good to see from the Aurora Kawasaki team.
Yes, news for him as well as he heads towards the winter. We're winter in Europe, but it certainly doesn't feel like it at the moment for me, I can tell you that. The air temperature and the humidity here in Indonesia really is quite stunning. It's open, the commentary box door is like opening your oven door back home. Razgatlioglu just making his way back into his pit box, having finished P1 once again. He'll be looking to make it a clean sweep of free practice successes tomorrow morning in FP3. A look at the combined times there.